Hello folks, this is Aitanajha from inspiredtorise.com and today we have the Infocus M812i here with us for a full review of this device. And the Infocus M812i is among the latest offerings by the smartphone vendor Infocus. From a front look and from a back look, the device looks just like the iPhone 6. We don't know whether this is a compliment or whether this is an intentional design tribute to the iPhone 6. The Infocus M812 looks exactly like the iPhone 6 in terms of overall design and design sensibilities. As is visible over here, even the cuts on the back seem reminiscent of the iPhone 6 and 6s Plus. So this is what the smartphone looks like on a first glance. Now let us just show you what's inside the smartphone. The smartphone will retail for a price of 20,000 rupees and it comes with the latest version of in-life UI, the UI which is preloaded in almost all of the Infocus smartphones. So what's inside the hood? Inside the hood we have Android 5.0.2, and apart from that, here's all other information about this. It comes with the M812i comes with Snapdragon 801, which was the flagship chipset for yesteryears. Yesteryears means 1 or 2 years back it was this flagship chipset. Right now it's a little bit dated, but still the Snapdragon 801 at a price of 20,000 rupees is a decent deal. It comes with the Adreno 330 GPU. Okay enough, not top of the line, but still good enough. It has a 5.5-inch Full HD display with a pixel density of around 401. Okay enough. And inside the hood is 5.0.2 Android. The battery life was decent enough. The smartphone, because of the unibody design, tends to heat up during certain conditions. While we were gaming, while we were shooting HD videos, the smartphone tends to heat up a little bit. So that's one of the cons of this device. The camera on this smartphone is a 13 megapixel back camera with dual tone LED flash and a 5 megapixel front camera. Okay enough. And it takes somewhat time to focus. The camera takes some time to focus. It's good enough, but still it takes some time to focus, and we clicked a lot of shots with the camera. So let us just show you all of those shots. So this is a nighttime shot that we took from the camera with the low light mode turned on. The exposure on the night shots was pretty amazing. We were surprised to see so much detail in the night shots, and these are few of the night shots, but the overall color tone was pretty warm. So it's not really true to life. Some of the colors are really warm. So that's one of the bad things about the phone. And let us just move forward. This is foliage, trees, and this is a cooler taken at night. The color is not that yellow, so some of the color tones are really warm. So that's one of the bad things about this phone. This is a picture taken by us with the HDR mode turned on, and this is the picture of a tree, of a money plant. The foliage over here is not that clear. The tree leaves are not that clear, and the same picture taken by us without any mode turned on came out somewhat clear. Still not that clear over here. And the same picture taken in another mode. Overall, the camera on the device is decent in good lighting conditions. The selfies came out pretty clear, and as is visible over here, it asks you to add a name. So this is one of the cool features. You can add a name and the photograph would be saved face recognition in the gallery itself. So that's one of the cool features. The front camera is decent enough for people who like to shoot a lot of pictures, and the pictures came out really clear. Now we have a case. This is one of those metal things that are over there on the Metro. And first we focused on the bottom thing, and then in the next image we focused on the top thing. And lastly, we focused on just the top thing, but we turned on the HDR. So the focus was on both. So camera is decent enough, not that bad. For a 13 megapixel camera, it's good enough. Few of the images, when you take the color reproduction is excellent in those images. So the phone in itself is decent enough. The performance is great, and when it comes to the overall UI interface, everything, the in-life UI feels pretty solid, and the icons feel really nice, rounded icons. Let us just test benchmarks on the smartphone. We will start with the Antutu benchmark, and then we will go forward and test all the way up to the other benchmarks. The Infocus M812i comes with a decent battery life, and apart from that, it comes with a overall decent build quality. It's almost like having an Android version of the iPhone 6. And apart from that, you get the device for 20,000 rupees. It has 16 GB internal storage. It has two SIM slots on the right hand side, as is visible over here. It has two SIM slots, one of which is a hybrid, where you can put even your micro SD card. So that's one of the cool things. The placement of the power buttons is really different. The power button is on the left hand side over here, and you have the volume rocker over here. So it's somewhat awkward to reach the power button like this all the time. So that feels really bad. When we ran the Antutu benchmark, we got a score of 43,656, and these are all the scores for multitask, runtime, CPU integer, everything else. And that was the scores. That was for the scores. And what else is inside? The device comes with the 16 gigabytes of RAM and 13 megapixel back camera and 8 megapixel front camera. That's why the front camera photos were so amazing. We are sorry for the mistake that we earlier said that it was a 5 megapixel camera. It is an 8 megapixel camera. The device scored 21,003 on the Quadrant standard test. The device has a 3 gigabytes of RAM, and it does overheat a lot. The M810 had the same problem, and the M812 has the same problem, that it overheats a lot. The device scored 60.3 frames per second on the NinaMark benchmark, which is about one of the best scores we have seen on the NinaMark benchmark. The Infocus M812 scored around 868 on the single core score and 2180 on the multi-core score on the Geekbench 3 benchmark. This is a video shot from the camera of the Infocus M812. It shoots 1080p full HD videos, and this was taken at night with the flash on, and it was okay enough. The video stabilization is decent enough, but still the detail was not visible at night time. The detail was not visible at night time, and it was not that clear. So that's one of the bad things about this device. The phone is able to play 4K HD videos with ease, and this is because of the Snapdragon 801 chipset on it, and it is able to render them using the hardware codec. And the speaker is on the right hand side, while the microphone is on the left hand side. The audio quality is great in terms of overall sound clarity. The speaker is good enough. The speaker is on the lower right hand side, and so there's no problem of muffling of sound. It's loud enough even while placing on a flat surface, and in case if you don't do it like this, the speaker is really decent enough in terms of volume. So right now we are playing the Nova 3 game on the smartphone, and the game plays decent enough on the phone. My gaming performance is bad as always. So right now the game is playing decent enough, and we can go over here or there. So let us just see. So game plays okay enough. There is almost no lag while playing the game. The phone does heat up a lot, and this is one of the great cons of this device, that it heats up a lot while playing any game. Still, people who want to buy this phone for gaming, they should just keep this in mind, that it does heat up a lot for game. But every modern HD game is playable on this device because of the fact that it comes with 3 gigabytes of RAM, Adreno 330 GPU, and Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 chipset. So it is able to handle almost everything. So who should buy the Infocus M812? The Infocus M812 is for those people who like the iPhone 6's design style and who like the overall look and feel and build, the unibody construction. And the same goes for the Infocus M812, who would want a back 13 megapixel and front 8 megapixel amazing quality camera, and who wanted smartphone which can almost run anything that they throw at it. One of the major cons of this device is that it heats up a lot, and it heats up real quick, and even right now it's really heating up because we played a lot of games on this device. So that's one of the cons of this device, that it heats up a lot. And in case you are okay with that problem, and in case you in case you won't be using the smartphone for pretty heavy tasks or for gaming, then this is one of those smartphones that you can buy at 20,000 rupees for really nice looks and a great decent camera and okay enough performance. It also has nice capabilities. It can run 4K HD videos and everything like that. So it's one of those smartphones that you can buy for that price. But still, in case if you are willing to raise your budget, or in case you want to buy another smartphone, then you can easily go for the Moto X Play, which offers almost similar performance or even better performance, and at a similar price, and even in a better storage variant. And apart from that, the Moto X Play also comes with other features also. So it's up to you which smartphone you want. So guys, this was all for our Infocus M812 review. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to hit subscribe on our channel. This is Aitan Ajha from inspiredtorise.com signing off, folks. Stay inspired to rise.